Chandler transferring out, that we are now 4 for 4 in the Lawson family of
That's upsetting.
playing for Memphis and transferring out. So with the Lawson era coming to an end, looking back, all 4, what's your favorite Lawson moment?
Lawson moment?
Yeah, I just hit you with that out of nowhere.
I thought you were going to ask me my favorite Lawson in general.
Well, you could do that. I was
That's
just going to say,
without question.
I like Jonathan. We just didn't get enough of
You
him.
didn't get enough of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dietrich was awesome. Favorite moment? Them telling flipping Tubby off was still pretty great to me. That's going to be mine.
I was going to say hindsight looking back. I mean,
I flipped Tubby off.
The double bird to Tub was, I mean, that's got to be it, right?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Speaking for all of us.
Kenny, what's yours?
Oh, man.
You can say flipping Tubby off. It's
no.
fine.
I'm pretty sure there's a.
I wanna-
KJ had a great game against Houston at home. I think he had like 26 and 14 or something like that. I think it was a game. It was a game Jeremiah got hurt. If you guys remember that.
So my favorite Lawson moment is not from the University of Memphis. I used to work.
It doesn't count then.
Well, wait
like
till
a
you hear my
Hamilton
story.
story?
Wait till you hear my story. I just told this story in the Discord, actually.
Is that what I'm buzzing on?
Well, it was a few minutes ago. But I used to work at Hamilton High School when KJ and Dietrich were there, and Keelan was the head coach at Hamilton. And so we used to work together doing they used to come in and practice in the gym. I used to run the community center behind there. And I can't tell you how many times I put over under 75 in the Discord, how many times I had to stop KJ from having fight club events after school by the gym, big crowds gathering, and they would just brawl after while he was a senior in high school. Yeah, it was wild. So that's my favorite. Those are some of my favorite moments with them because they were just KJ in high school.
Was Jonathan ever at those? Maybe that explains some of his on court.
No, but I remember seeing Chandler and Jonathan when they were babies coming in there during practice. Some of the most lanky, goofy kids I've ever seen, but they grew into their body. But KJ and Dietrich Dietrich was one of those kids that would be in the field running sprints after class, and KJ would be over in the corner having fight club events after. Like, dude was wild. It wasn't like a brawl. Like, they were like legit. They had boxing gloves. He brought out like boxing gloves out of his backpack.
They're like sparring.
Sparring? No, it wasn't sparring.
They have headgear on.
No headgear.
Wow. Sparring in theory.
Yeah.
Lots of good memories with the Lawsons. I wish Chandler well, wherever he ends up.
I've been pro Lawsons the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had a problem with any of them.
You've been a big advocate for the Lawsons.
I think they're talented. They've been super helpful on the floor. I think that stands for all 4 of them. And kind of sucks that they're all gone now. But
does it not feel like an end of an era a little bit?
It is. It's the end of the Lawson era.
For sure. You got to think like it feels like it's kind of rare to have a set of 4 brothers
all play for the same college.
Yeah, except like the May family
then all
at
transfer
UNC.
out.
I feel like there's been like 15 Mays and 15 Hansboroughs.
There were only 2 Hansboroughs.
There was only 2 Mays, I think, too. But you get
Wait, did Ben Hansborough play for North Carolina?
I think they all did.
I don't think so. I thought Ben.
Or he was at Notre Dame. Did he?
Yeah, he was at Notre Dame, right?
He may have started.
They played
the year
together.
he transferred.
They played together in Indiana when in the NBA, but I don't know.
You're supposed to be a Notre Dame guy.
I just told you he went to Notre Dame, but I also thought he went to UNC. All right, we'll use the May family then, the quarterback and the basketball player.
Regardless, it's rare.
It is rare.